Welcome to Backroom Breakdown with Maura, your analysis of local, state, and federal politics. This is DITV's weekly politics segment where I'll discuss important political events impacting Iowa City. I'm your host, Maura DeSico. President Biden made a controversial prisoner swap over the weekend. The administration traded 7 American citizens held captive for 2 convicted drug dealers. These dealers are the nephews of Nicolas Maduro's wife. 5 of these citizens traded back to the U.S. are Citgo oil officials that received quote-unquote bogus convictions in 2017. The deal was made to try and improve relations with Venezuela in hopes of getting access to oil. Officials said the decision was not an easy one, but ended up being necessary. However, many people find it easy to criticize this claim, like Senator Marco Rubio, a Republican of Florida.
That has now put a price tag on Americans. Every time you do one of these deals, and I wanted those people released as much as anybody, but every time you do this, now others know I can take Americans, I can hold them until I need something.
Others point out what they feel is hypocrisy at the lack of trade when it came to Brittany Griner in exchange for an arms dealer. On the other hand, Biden owned his decision. He was happy that several families would be made whole again. He also said that, quote, his administration's unflinching commitment to keep faith with Americans held hostage around the world, end quote, was being upheld. This is something that Biden did promise on the campaign trail. The trade was made at St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and while I'm happy that families get to be reunited, I think it does not overshadow what position this may be putting the U.S. in. Maduro is a known dictator, and many people fled Venezuela because of it. Getting out of good graces with one dictator and falling into them with another means we still have to tiptoe around conflict, especially considering that Venezuela has consulted Russia and Iran on defense. So we're basically still dealing with the issues of Russia and oil, but now just with a middleman. And on the issue of other Americans who did not meet the criteria of a trade, we don't know what goes on behind the closed doors of these agreements. There may be things the U.S. cannot agree to or that another country will not budge on. Additionally, in the case of Brittany Griner, drug dealers being the trade versus an arms dealer poses different threats. Unfortunately, in Brittany's case, she is the more serious threat. We can't trade an arms dealer knowing that they will continue to do what they were arrested for. And now we get to close out the show with a fun tweet from this week, although the situation isn't really that fun. But Kanye West wore a shirt that said, "White Lives Matter." This upset many people who support the Black Lives Matter movement, especially as Kanye is a black man. He later claimed it was a fashion statement. Anyway, the tweet is Walter White in the car screaming, and it says, "No, Kanye, don't wear the White Lives Matter shirt as a fashion statement. Kanye, no." And I find it funny, honestly, because this entire situation is very on brand for Kanye. He continues to terrify me with his absolutely off-the-cuff behaviors and remarks. I just don't really know why we're surprised anymore. There's nothing this man can do that is unexpected at this point. Anyway, I don't know, just don't stream Donda, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Thanks for tuning in to Backroom Breakdown with Maura. I'll be back next time with the latest political news affecting Iowa City, Iowa, and the USA. I'm Maura DeSico. Have a great day.